her.
You want to
that's
destroy
how we
her.
feel. It's not how we
You
destroy
want
her.
to destroy her. That is why you want her.
That's how
so
we
that
feel
you can
important.
reduce her. And
Holy
make
Ghost
her
fire is missing in this
look like-
podcast.
We
so that
want
you
her.
can reduce her and make her feel less of herself.
No.
You see what we say?
So we have
the problem. When we keep saying men are the problem because your
We are not the
mind
problem.
has refused to be renewed.
She said she will not be with a broke
No, she
person.
will give you time.
What is time? What is time?
Time is
Which,
not.
we are talking about marriage here. We are talking about cohabitation. And if cohabitation is not the intent to cohabit,
But why would you want
children?
But why would you want to cohabit with someone that has no direction?
What is direction in the first place? How much have you eaten this morning?
That's not the point. If a man hasn't figured out his life, he shouldn't be in a dating. He shouldn't be dating nobody. My problem right now is, why do we have to push sex forward to determine if you want to be with a woman, though?
What is life, Seth? Life is there is roof over our head.
Bam!
We have food. We have clothes to wear on our backs. And then, okay, we've got it so much now. We have so much. Let's add a car. Let's add any other thing that we can add. Meanwhile, they will not decide. Do we bring kids into this world? Can we take care of them?
Do we have enough to do that?
Do we have enough to do that? How many can we take care of?
If you're broke as a man, why do you want to marry someone?
Wait,
When you are broke or you don't have a job and I'm going outside, then it is inevitable. It is the law of nature. Jealousy, envy will come in and then marriage start failing.
My man.
throughout history, men have been dating poor girls. Throughout history.
That's true.
Throughout history.
Men have been alleviating.
Yeah, all people. When a man comes close to you and he thinks, the men, we just want to sleep with you first before we even start reasoning.
So men
We
come
see
to
something, yeah. And so
Which
when
is also an error.
no, it's not. What do you have? You can't help me. The only thing that I do want from you is fair sex.
But that's like animalistic though, because
That is human.
but we can find the alignment without sex. Is it possible?
No, you cannot.
You cannot find alignment without sex.
No. Some men, that's why some men are out there. They're out there dogging around, like becoming dogs.
Because you cannot find alignment without sex.
Because
You see the
somehow,
difference between women and men? We can find alignment without sex.
no, your
We
alignment
women.
is purely financial.
It's financial.
Yeah, your alignment
No.
is based on finance.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for another episode. Basically, sometimes when I look at the readings and the meanings and the shenanigans in the spectrum or the Republic of Relationship in Nigeria, in Africa, in Canada, in Europe, sometimes I get very sick because there are very upsetting realities that I see. There are questions that people don't respond to basically. And at the end of the day, nobody will answer these questions. Like they're very, very germane, very profound questions and all of that. And my job is very simple, myself and my gang. We're very unfiltered, we're very unsupervised, we're very silly sometimes. And sometimes we forget our manners in our bedrooms because we come here to speak realities to these matters. Relationship can be very sweet, can be toxic. It depends on where you see who you roll with. You know what I mean? And sometimes it can make or mar you. And your speed in life sometimes 100% rests on the shoulder of your spouse or your partners. Just like in Merlin, the destiny of a great kingdom rests on the shoulder of a young boy, and his name is Merlin. Thank you. The last episode was fantastic and germane. I love the reactions. Those of you who don't like it, it's okay. Those of you who followed, God bless you. Enemies, God bless you. But then it was massive, and I love every reaction I got from it. Today is a very special episode. We're lively recorded anyways, from the capital city of Canada. This is Ottawa, and this is the premier podcast. Trust me, I'm Energy King, but today I'm with my gang, one of the most amazing, incredibly wonderful human being from the capital of North America, ladies and gentlemen. On my left is an OG before IG, the man of timber, not with caliber but with Iroko. Ladies and gentlemen, the first son of Port Harcourt, the cousin of Don Kamaiti. This is the man that travels to North America to do first degree masters, but you know they read finish. But he keeps telling me, Energy, we cannot forget who we are and refuse to sound like someone. Oh, yeah. Some of you that you got your accent from Muritala Mohammed before you boarded the airplane. Congratulations. But there are people who believes that Africa is beautiful. Our accent is amazing and germane. Well, my own, I don't cross road, but I do try sometimes to come back home. This guy is very informative, very entertaining, very serious, political, potentially. And I see him to be in the National Assembly very soon. Not in this particular one. This one, I don't know what they do. But this is my guy. This is my friend. He knows me from my beginning, and I don't joke with him. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gen Z, Pro Maxes, and Millennia, welcome on board to the Unscripted Gang podcast. With me, with my guy, my G, Ben in the building, Ben in the building. It looks
so much.
It looks very calm and quiet like that, but if you carry with recall, I swear to God, you will collect. And again, it's not every day you see a baby girl walk on the street of Canada like that, because a lot of them are overwhelmed with their billing system. Some are searching, some are in situationship, so you go see them for their eye, they don't get time. It looks like trouble and stress is written on their faces, but there is a baby girl who does not send anybody papa. Before they gave birth to her, the angel spoke to her mother. He said, "This is where you won't born. You get why? You call her precious." And the angel ministered to the mother, and when she came out, I was there in spirit, and the beauty of God was ravaging. That's a ravaging. Was rigmaroling, not ravaging, please. And ever since, she has displayed a consistent capacity and ability. She's a complete woman. Do you understand? She's a complete woman who does not depend on people to do what she wants to do. If you carry madness, come. I swear to God, you collect with change. If you carry calmness, come. Of course, welcome on board. She will treat you like a queen or a prince or a king, but you will collect based on your measure. She's a friend that I respect. She's wonderful. She's amazing. She's incredible. She's fascinating. She's calm. She's loaded. She's wonderful. She's captivating. She get oil on top. You see, that's the difference. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Gen Z, Pro Maxes, and Millennia, my guy, welcome on board. The only precious in the building. Precious in the building. Precious. My intro shock you. All right, guys, you're welcome. Actually, let me ask you, Baba: is marriage still necessary in today's world? Yes or no first?
Yes, it is necessary.
Before you continue, Precious, is marriage necessary or is overrated in today's world?
I would say yes and no.
You don't come. You know if you just give me one answer.
It depends on what you want. If you want kids, I say no. If you want a lifetime partner, then yes.
That one deep. But I'm coming back there. Baba, why yes?
Yes, because as human beings, if you look at pre-modernity, you would see that the idea of marriage, though conceptualized by humans,
Oh yeah.
it's not natural to the human mind.
Okay.
However, just like she said, if it is for the purposes of rearing kids, then you don't need marriage, because it essentially takes two people. One has to be a wise person and one has to take the position of an idiot
To make marriage work.
make-
So you need a fool and a wise person to make marriage work.
Exactly.
Precious, yeah, speak to me. Do you agree? Or relationship anyway, because we're making it.
Why would someone wants to be a fool? Someone wants to be a wise person in a relationship.
But then it has to be dynamic. Dynamic in the sense that you cannot be stationary. The wise person cannot stationarily be wise. Right? There are situations where you act a fool. But then within the framework,
What do you mean by acting the fool?
acting the fool, like someone wants something that you think is gonna stretch you
Oh yeah.
financially, but because this person in the past had been great,
And you say yes to inconvenience yourself, Abi?
you convince yourself and you go ahead.
To say yes.
Yeah,
I don't know. Okay.
and I think problem also arises where people do not measure their expectations. That's where
problems come in.
So for each other, and it's been culturally and religiously in our phases throughout the history of human beings, and it's been maintained, cultured, and maintained throughout the globe. So it's kind of, it's a stupid idea if you look at it logically, to just stay with one partner and then forsake others.
Yeah. It depends on many factors though, but let me come to Precious. Precious, see, one-on-one, yeah. You said marriage is necessary.
No, I mean,
It's not necessary. Okay, very good. I like the fact that you guys are speaking from different angles. That's what I want. So
No, I do align with her, because I do align with her because somehow it is necessary and also very unnecessary. But to elect to say it's unnecessary, because we do have capacity for reasoning,
I see.
right? Some people cannot reason within outside the confines of marriage because they are raised, lived, and possibly die in a culture that sees marriage as the only measure for
Success.
responsibility.
Okay, I see that. I see that. And I don't know if Precious want to say something, but because I have.
I want to say something.
Yeah, talk to me, yeah.
First of all, if we're talking about marriage, and especially for this day and age,
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
I would tell people to look at the history of marriage and how it has evolved onto where it is right now. Before, families come together. This is the family of the girl, this is the family of the man. We've been friends for so long. Why don't our kids carry on the relationship?
The legacy, whatever.
And go together. And then we stop saying, oh, we don't want to do that because we end up in a relationship where we don't really love the person that we're in love with. So we want to do marriage according to how we love each other.
Yeah.
That's where men left the WhatsApp group and women stayed in love. And now we are now in the season where everybody's like, that's bondage, that's slavery in another way. Let's get out of it.
Oh, I see that.
And now, what I would say, marriage is not necessary. If you don't have good character, don't marry. If you are not ready to compromise, do not get married. You are not supposed to be there. Just allow your generation to wipe out. It's okay. Let your generation.
Clock it. Mama, you hear that? Did you hear that?
We are supposed to be humans who are progressing towards. Let's make this place okay. Generations before us have destroyed this world so much. Before us, they keep destroying. We are supposed to be the one with the sense. Let's fix it. But we are not having sense. Right now, we are destroying people. You cannot get a girl pregnant. Do not marry her. And then live your life. And then when it comes to reap the labor of the children, you automatically show up, hey, I'm the father.
Daddy of the year.
I think I have an opposing idea.
Oh yeah, now let's go.
First of all, she said men left
the WhatsApp group
and women remained in love. And me, I would like to look at, because I like looking at things fundamentally. What is love? That's the first question you have to ask. How do you know you love somebody? She had mentioned that women remain in love, and I think that's not true. And I think people should read Bertrand Russell's book on marriage, where he said, marriage, women would only marry you for two main reasons. And that's why we are having the problem we're having today. They would date you and marry you for two reasons. One for economic reasons and one for social reasons.
So are you telling
That's why
me?
they ask the questions always. What do you do? Who's your family? And you could see it, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. You cannot see Buhari Pekin marrying a pizza. So they try to maintain a social strata. So when people say love, I said, no, that's not love. That's a business. And that's why when you engage in this business, sometimes without a proper foundational written and understanding of the nature of the business, you kind of like, because first of all, you need to go what is love. It's an intense feeling towards somebody or something, right?
Okay.
That would be one part of love. Because love is so big. Love is accommodating.
Yes.
Love changes. Love stays. Love perseveres. Love is patient. Love is everything that will make you stay. Let's take for example now. You grow up with, do you have siblings?
I do.
Yeah, okay. So with your siblings, are they your did they come from your dad and your mom, and like you have that sibling that you are the same
biological.
Exactly.
There is that kind of love you have towards that person that no matter how much they misbehave, you still love them no matter what. They can go out, do the things that you are against, your culture, your personality.
But you can cast them away.
But because they were bettered by the same father, the same mother, you both grew up in the same house, ate from the same table, ate from the same pot, there is that love that you have for someone. Now, let's bring it to marriage. The idea of marriage, because you were talking about the Bible, I'm just going to go a little bit there. The idea of marriage, the way God created it, is that a man leaves his father and his mother, decide that this woman, I am going to make her my family. I am not making her somebody I want to benefit from. It's not a transactional.
Yeah.
This person is my family. So which means when she's going down, I'm going down with her. When she's going up, I'm going up with her. When the boat is sinking, I'm
right there.
sinking with it.
Speak to me.
That is what family and love should look like.
The God idea, right?
Your mother, your father, they've done their part. And it's okay. Even the Bible says it's honor your parents. You stay honoring your parents. But this person, I chose this person to come in and be family with this person. Same thing the women should always do as well. I chose this man to be family with him. So no matter what happens, we're gonna stay in it together. But then there are deal breakers.
What are you looking for in a man?
Before, in your heart now, you want to choose a man. What are those? Just give me maybe 2 things that you think that a man must have this and that. Maybe 3 things.
I will give you 2.
Yeah.
1, intelligence.
Okay.
Where are you going in life?
Okay.
So I know how to fit myself in your life.
Okay.
Then 2, how renewed is your mind?
Oh God.
If your mind is not renewed, no, we don't have it. We don't know.
So for you, that's nothing to do with like what he has, what he's achieved, money.
I am my own person.
So does that mean can you date a poor person?
No. How no? Because I'm not poor.
Okay.
That's somebody whose mind has not been renewed. If you're still poor, your mind has not been renewed.
What if the poverty is not his fault?
If the poverty is not his fault, then that's where dating comes in. I'll give you some months of my life so that I know when the poverty is not the cause.
Okay.
I am not going to drop the gun and say, okay, I love you, I feel butterflies, let's get married. I'm not doing that.
So you believe that a broke guy does not deserve love?
I'm not saying they don't deserve love. They deserve time.
Who's going to give them time now?
I don't know, but I don't know who's going to give them time. But if you come into my space, best believe you're going to get the time. Because I've been poor, and none of it was my fault. I grew up from a very poor background.
Yeah, so...
And none of it was my fault, but we got there. We fought, and we fought.
Some are born poor. Some achieve poverty through life struggles. Why poverty is trust the person?
It's. Do you know the percentage of Nigerian bachelors who live in North America who are basically not involved with the Nigerian women?
Yeah, I know that. I know
it's a growing trend now.
Yeah, I know that because there is.
And do you also know the cause of that?
Yeah, of course I know the cause of that. But then again, it is the men that failed. If they promise, they will promise. You meet a man for the first 1 week, he's promising you this, promising you that,
promising his father's property.
Promising you the one. Promising the one. Where is the 2 years into the relationship?
But if they promise you
for the one,
but if he promise you the word, but wait, precious. If they promise you the word on the first date and you believe, why would you believe?
No, but
you don't ask him to promise me the word in the first
thing is,
you brought the word to me, then fucking give me the word.
Oh my God.
So let's backtrack again, so we can now both agree that Bertrand Russell was right. He calls it legal prostitution. He said, where a woman would only want to be with you based on your finance.
No, I didn't.
How you can?
No, she didn't say that.
No, she said what I was saying. She said she will not be with a broke.
No, she will give you time.
What is time? What is time?
Time is not.
We are talking about marriage here. We are talking about cohabitation. And if cohabitation is the intent to cohabit,
But why would you
rear
want to?
children?
But why would you want to cohabit with someone that has no direction?
What is direction in the first place? How much have you eaten this morning?
That's not the point. If a man hasn't figured out his life, he shouldn't be in a dating. He shouldn't be dating
No,
nobody.
the thing is, when you see, we are at this stage where we kind of like, I think we're doing our women the wrongest of service.
Explain.
Because first, a man has left Nigeria, found himself here, where he can do the basic dollar job.
Save the woman. The woman left
same.
Nigeria
Yeah.
and also came here
Came
to do
here.
basic dollar job.
No, I understand, right? And now, I have seen women who are here, who see men who are doing maybe
Startup jobs.
and their first take is, what does he do?
What does he do?
Where does he live? Does he
where
live
does he-
alone?
Where does he?
Does he have a car? Does he have this? Before they could consider it, forgetting that men are like vultures, right?
Keep talking, please. I'm with you.
Men are like vultures. We are very patient,
Really?
very patient.
I've not met one.
So what happens basically is that women are the gatekeepers of sex, your body. Men are the gatekeepers of relationship.
No.
You can withhold sex from us.
This is the problem we have. This is how we train our girls. That's why they don't really know what they are doing.
No, I'm
What
telling
do
you.
you mean girls are the gatekeepers of sex and then men are the gatekeepers of
Explain to me, Precious.
Let me
What do you mean
explain.
by that?
So I cannot come and have sex with you if you don't allow me.
Oh really?
Yes.
So what happened when rape happened?
No, we're not talking about rape.
That's
here.
another. That's
That's
another.
a different thing altogether. Right? But once I have sex with her, right? Power has been transferred. I decide if I want a relationship.
Imagine. Ladies, wake up.
You understand? And that will determine based on I have sex with her, I have sex with Alima and that, and then I'm watching their characters.
But why?
Your power,
right?
you lose your power when you have a sex with man. So keep yourself, don't have sex.
I don't see the thing is, once you have sex with a woman, you are at par. It is natural that the man determines if I want. You are not the one
This is my problem.
asking me to marry.
I get
am the
problem.
one.
I get problem. I get headache now.
Yeah.
My problem. God help me, I beg. Maybe I have to toss this wine.
Yeah.
See, I have a problem now. My problem right now is, why do we have to push sex forward to determine if you want to be with a woman, though? Why is sex the first thing we push? Why do we?
There are two things that are.
Why do we have to? Why do we have to look at sex before you decide to even marry a woman?
We have actually
No,
deleted
no,
from
no,
the part
so-
of marriage. Let's be serious.
We have, oh,
Because first of all, marriage is, this is a complete woman, this is a complete man. Both of them, their head dead here. And you are deciding to have a life together. Let's live this life together. What is
I agree
life?
with you.
Wait. What is life, Seth? Life is there is roof over our head.
bam.
We have food. We have clothes to wear on our backs. And then, okay, we've got it so much now. We have so much. Let's add a car. Let's add any other thing that we can add. Meanwhile, then we now decide, do we bring kids into this world? Can we take care of them?
Do we have enough to do that?
Do we have enough to do that? How many can we take care of? Now you're in a relationship, you have sex with someone, and you're telling me power is switching because of sex. You don't think you are the only one who enjoyed the sex? What if she too was using you for sex?
No.
How did the power not switch?
I have not seen again. This conversation.
Sex do not take power from anybody.
It does.
At all.
It does.
It should not take power from anybody.
It does.
And if it does take power from anybody, somebody feeling that because I have sex with this person, I'm taking power from this person. That's an error.
It does.
That's an error.
If it doesn't, we won't even be having this conversation.
Are you serious?
Yeah. And I'll tell you why it does. It does because when we have a culture that has promoted or put up sex as the currency for engagement, such that without it, that's why men pay for it. Men would go out and get somebody, and what do you do with your wife?
An error.
What do you do with your life if you have a wife? Right? There are two things that are key: food and sex. Those are the two things that if you deny a man or a woman, this whole thing will perish.
But wait. I have a problem with the basis for marriage in your context.
The basis for marriage is business. People come see. I will not get into that.
So the reason why I said it was not necessary.
It's business.
Marriage is not necessary.
You understand?
I don't think it is.
No, it's business. It's business in the sense that
marriage is a business.
It's a
for
business.
Life.
I disagree.
And I'll tell you
in the sense that yes,
I will tell you. I will tell you.
This person for life, and both of you will be doing business.
You will be doing business. You'll be doing business, and I'll tell you why you'll be doing business.
Okay, why?
Because you did not choose me for me being me. You have chosen me. Oh, what does he do?
That's not everybody's reality.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, she just said she cannot be with a woman or a man who's got nothing. So you're not choosing the man. You're choosing the possession of the man.
No. See,
woman.
She's telling you.
I need a man that will compliment.
She's telling you that she's telling you that she has worked.
Compliment you with what? Actually,
I am out there moving forward with my life. I need him to be also busy moving forward with his life.
If you're broke as a man, why do you want to marry someone?
Wait,
when you are broke or you don't have a job and I'm going outside, then it is inevitable. It is the law of nature. Jealousy, envy will come in, and then marriage start failing.
My man, what I think, my opinion is that as a man, if you are consistently broke, if you are consistently broke as a man, your problem is not a relationship. That's not your problem.
You should not be there.
Your problem is not.
That also applies to women.
Yes, your problem is not.
Now I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Let me finish now.
I'm okay. I think I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
So now I understood you. So we both need to have something going, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's okay. That's fine.
So a broke girl should never be expecting from a guy to do what your mom can do for you. That's stupid. You understand? As a broke girl, you do not have a right to be looking for a guy who's rich to take care of your poverty. No. And as a guy, if you don't have enough, you're still flourishing in poverty. Your job is to sort yourself out first. Be able to.
That I agree 100%.
So that moves us to the next question, which is, would you rather date? This is my other question. Would you rather date for love or date someone who is rich? This is not a in-between question. It's a yes or no question.
Yes or no, yeah.
Let me start with you, Precious. Would you rather date a rich person or date for love? Which means the love person don't get money and there's a person who has money. Yes or no? Don't do diplomacy for me.
Shall I get the way the love will be? No.
It doesn't contradict your first.
Wait now.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
Oh, this is
okay. Yeah, now you would you rather date for love?
At the age I am right now, I can't do that. I can't afford.
Would you rather date for love, or date? Would you rather date a poor person who has no money, or date and go for the money? You have two people in front of you.
Throughout history, men have been dating poor girls. Throughout history.
That's true.
Throughout history,
men have been alleviating.
All people. So you could see the business side of it.
Honestly, I think I tend to agree with you a little bit. Most men
it's illegal prostitution.
Most men can. I don't like
but
the word.
Then again, society
because Yeah, and I agree with you.
Society caused it because it wasn't
not all society. Not all society.
All society.
No, not all. So not all, because our society is hinged. Our value is directly tied to money. Go back to your family now. He who brings the best to the general part of the family speaks loudest.
Yeah.
Right?
Everybody
So it's all about money. And money is a colored paper. It's good, no doubt.
From ages past, men have been marrying very poor people. And it looks like it's normal. You know what I mean?
And that's I will tell you why it's not normal now again.
Yeah.
And please allow me make my point. So, society is dynamic. Culture is defined by humans like you and I. So, before now, they used to cut off the clitoris of women. And there was no research about it. There was nothing done to know if that. But men just had power. And culture is a product of power. It could be crude power. It could just be people. You have a lot of foolish people, and one is wise, and he comes up with something that worked once or twice. And then it became a culture. Right? So now, but once evidence surfaces that this is no longer holding water, the culture is supposed to change and then adopt the reality of the day. Exactly. However, some people have said, that's why you hear some women who say, I'm a woman, because culture had told you you're a woman, so you're in that bucket of a woman. And when I date people, I tell them I'm not a man, I'm just human.
Exactly.
Treat me as a human.
Yeah.
Because once you're seen as a man or a woman, expectations runs high. Because my culture has told me this is what a woman is supposed to do, and not what a human being is supposed to do. Right? So you just liking another man, just mere admiring another man, it's uncultural for some people. If you're engaged, I had been in a relationship with a Congolese girl who said, "Oh, you're too gentle for my liking. I'm not sure you like me."
Yeah.
Because you're not like I'll be making calls, talking to other people, and in my head, I have limited time with you. I just want to enjoy this time. Right? But you are looking long time. I already know what you're doing. Right? But I can't take it away, because what happens is that I am stealing from your freedom. It's your life. Even though we're married today, it's your life. Whatever you do, when I get tired, I can walk away. So, but this whole idea of culture that has remained too static in the way we go about our lives, and yet, I'll give a story.
Make it very short though.
I had reached out to a girl, and I told her, "Hey, come visit me. I like you. 2 hours from me." And she said, "Oh, mind you, I'm 46. She's 40.
Okay.
And she said, no, she's 41. I said, come. And she said, no, since her life, no man has ever, every man comes to her. I said, when did you start having boyfriends? She said, 18. Take 2 years away from 18 backward. Usually women, in most cases, I assumed she started having relationship at 16. So let's assume it's 18. 41 minus 18. 40 minus 20 years, 22, 23 years, and you're single. And if this formula had been working for you, all men have been coming to you, and you're still single today, it means it hasn't worked. But no.
What made you feel that she was usually like that for the past 23 years?
Because she told me.
Realized that at that
she
point
told
I don't
me.
want to go meet men again.
No. Again, that would have said I used to go, but now I no longer go, right?
Oh, okay.
But she said never. The tenacity at which she spoke that word,
Never.
show a lot for me. I just got scared because this is a proud person.
It's like a red
Right?
flag for you.
It's not a red. I don't see any red. I just see this person as being proud. I still give opportunity. And I'm like, for 23 years, you've had relationships and they've all come to you. And yet you've not been able to say, okay, this thing, that's the problem that we have. Most of our women here, they are stuck to an idea that it's an inferred idea. It's an idea they got from the society. It's not an idea or life they've lived.
But then again, why do you people bastardize the ones that already left the society, live their own ideas, and then you still make them feel bad for it?
No, that's a weak man that sees a strong woman and feels fragile.
Why does a woman have to be strong? Why does she have to be just a woman?
No, you could be strong in your character. It's not being strong in terms of your character could be strong. So when you say, I've had my fair share of strong women, and I like strong women.
Strong-willed women, yes.
Strong-willed women who
Exactly.
who are alien to lying. Lie is not something, they are self-expressive. This is what they want, and it's like a clear definition of my level. When women say this is,
All right.
I have to do this, I have to do that, but they do not have the financial power. But for a long time, the men have been doing this, so they now assume that's their level. No, that's not. You can't afford it.
To wrap up this particular segment, as a gatekeeper of this conversation, I'll advise ladies that do not date a broke guy. Guys, do not date a broke guy.
And don't have sex with them.
You understand?
It's a waste of power.
Do you understand? So that's it.
Who benefits from the sex?
No one.
I will tell young people, if you're listening, have a lot of sex, because after a while you will not be able to have it. Have a lot of
Before
sex.
in a relationship, before or after?
It doesn't matter. Just have a lot of sex.
And there is also STDs and HIV.
Yeah,
That comes
there.
a lot of STDs. You need to
Have a lot of sex. Be careful who
and-
you're
and-
having sex with.
Yeah, that's one. But also understand that there are other. It's like you saying, maybe one of your fingers is bad, so you cut off the entire hand. You have only two things in this world that could bring some measure of joy: sex and food. Have a lot of it, but choose your partner wisely.
Yeah, who you're having it with is very important.
It's very important.
Excellent.
Have it. Just have it. Don't, because there will be a time you won't be able to have it anymore, and life will become almost miserable.
All right. In a relationship, guys, this one we're not gonna. Going forward, we're just gonna be like punchlines, so we can wrap up this in a very short time. Who lies more in a relationship? Last blows, straight to the answer. Precious, men or women?
Bro, good guy.
I would
Who
say
lies
men.
more? Who lies more?
I would say men.
You say men.
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think so? Quickly.
Men, because women have raised the bar, and in order to, it's like when a man comes close to you and he thinks, the men, we just want to sleep with you first before we even start reasoning.
So men
We
come
see
to.
something, yeah, and so
Which is also an error.
no, it's not. What do you have? You can't help me. The only thing that I do want from you is fair sex.
But that's like animalistic, though, because
That is human. That is the
No,
human
but you're not supposed to function like an animal.
It is okay
As a-
to be disciplined.
As a human being, you are a
Is
high.
he,
And responsible.
now we are not even telling the truth. to
No, you
ourselves.
cannot see a woman and the only thing that comes to your head is sex. Then what
I
the
wanna
heck
have
are
sex
you?
with her.
What the heck are you doing?
Really, the whole of her entirety has been reduced to just having sex.
There are women with purpose. There are women that can shape your life. There are women that are big.
That is much later.
Calm down, bro.
No.
So you cannot see now. Which
You
means-
don't see a woman whom you don't know. You don't know. and you just assume she'll shape your life.
No.
Is that not the essence of
when you
getting
see
to
first
know
thing
her?
first thing first.
Of
When
all.
you see a woman that looks
So
good,
you keep lying to them?
no. See,
Is it because we're in a podcast?
You just proved
Bro.
to the point that men lie.
I think
I told you.
I think
we lie more.
listen,
You know why we lie more? Because you raise the bar in order to get under your pants. Some of us play the cool.
There are even some women that did not even raise the bar. They don't even mind having sex with you.
I agree with
they
you.
They just want a relationship to continue.
We know those ones. We do also know those ones.
Then why don't you go and stay with those ones? Why are you poking the one that raised the bar? Why are you
Raise the
poking that
bar?
one?
We want her.
You want to
that's
destroy
how we
her.
feel. It's not how we
You want to destroy her. That is why you want her.
That's how
so
we
that
feel
you can
important.
reduce her. And
Holy
make her
Ghost fire is missing in this
look like-
podcast.
we want
you can
her.
reduce her and make her feel less of herself.
No.
You see what we say?
So we have
the problem. But we keep saying men are the problem because your
We are not the
mind
problem.
has refused to be renewed. You see a woman for the first time and the first thing, you know she has standard. You are very much aware that she has standard. But you want to poke her, you want to go in there, let me have sex with her. And then you have sex with her, you find out that she's very strong, which doesn't align with you. Then you strip her bare, strip her, giving her anxiety, giving her depression, because now she likes you.
Yeah.
Because the minute she has sex with you, she's not emotionally attached to you.
She's going somewhere. Calm down.
She's not emotionally
You're not
attached to
you imprison her mentally.
Then you realize that it was sex I wanted. I've done the sex I want to go. So you leave her depressed and you have broken her standard.
So the question is why?
Why?
The question.
Why did you have to go?
Yeah.
You just said that you know the ones.
Ones that what?
will have sex with you. Why did you go to that one? Why do you have to?
The cheap ones.
Why would you have to come to this one that has standard? And let the man that understands standard go to her.
You're misunderstanding.
It has been misunderstood.
Yeah.
It has been
okay. Let me backtrack here. When a man sees a woman, right? He doesn't know you. He sees your body features.
That's the same thing for women.
Yeah.
We also do not know you, but
Exactly.
we are seeing sit back as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Exactly. So we see those things, and we see how you carry yourself. Right? We're hunters, and then we go hunting.
Yeah.
When we go hunting, sometimes that's why a man can be in your DM for years, right?
It takes his time.
Take his time.
Break her in the end.
We take his time
It's not every that ends in breakfast.
for DM. Your DM for years. He reached out to you because we are like vultures, patient.
Did you see
Right?
the intentions are already wrong in the beginning?
No. That's why we have Joy, we have Alicia, we have this, but at the end we take all this and we see which one aligns with us.
After tasting all the...
Which one does align with what we want?
But we can find the alignment without sex.
No, you cannot.
You cannot find alignment without sex.
No. Some men, that's why some men are out there. They're out there dogging around, like becoming dogs.
Because you cannot find alignment without sex.
Because
You see
somehow-
the difference between women and men? We can find alignment without sex.
No, your
Really,
alignment
man?
is purely financial.
It's financial.
Yeah, your alignment is based on finance.
No, see.
No money, no.
Let me tell you.
I can
Let
go
me
now.
tell you.
I'm unmarried.
I'm also married. But
I can go to Walmart, right? I can go to Walmart, and a girl who earns maybe 40 or 50 in a year, I earn more, right?
So.
And I can go there, fall in love with her, and bring her home. But you cannot marry someone who works, a good boy, maybe someone who is okay, a good man, who is okay.
Who works in Amazon.
But not in Amazon, in Tim Hortons. No, that wouldn't be a choice. I'm just saying.
Why would you think that? Why would you think that? Do you know me?
You might be one of the outliers. Within the data, within the statistics.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
It is we that are.
No, again, I said when we started this.
40s, we are the ones complicating marriage and making it look whatever it is. I am of the opinion. I remember when we were growing up as kids where we didn't have to worry about finance or anything.
Oh yeah.
And then there was this, I see this boy, I fall in love. And then both of them grow together. That was what love was supposed to be. We fall in love with each other, we grow. But then, survival instinct became our problem as a society. And for my case, I had to move because I needed to survive. I had to leave the country. It's not like I didn't find that this is my person for life. I found that person. He wasn't even buoyant then.
Was he broke?
He wasn't broke per se. But the thing is, that guy will leave his house, hustle, come back. I don't ask him for anything, but he will always give me something. This is what I made. And this is you, this is yours.
And that kept you happy?
Because the thought of it.
No. That kept you happy.
No, not that kept me happy. We had problems in the marriage, in the relationship.
But the money was coming.
Not the money.
I only made it. I'm reacting to
the money.
Everybody be
It was small, but it kept flowing.
It was small, but the thought of it was okay for me.
The flowing did not stop.
He made me feel.
With the flowing.
You see?
Whatever. He made me feel that if I end up with him, there is a very big tendency.
He will take care of you.
Yeah,
you will not suffer. Transaction. I go buy you wine.
I don't know if you about that transaction.
You saw. Wait.
Relationship should start from there. If you love me so much, you should make sure that I don't suffer.
What if he loves you and he doesn't have money? And he's broken. He's broken in love.
I'm literally telling you that I was in love with him as well.
If he's broken,
but it was contingent. He
was broke.
Were you the one who bought the bed? You people were sleeping.
Wait now.
He did not sit in his ass. He did not expect me to do everything. He will go out there. He will hustle
and deliver the money.
He will come back. And this money wasn't even every day.
But it did consistent.
It came.
Hey!
The money came.
Oh, Zanobua.
That's why when Bertrand Russell said,
"Well, this is your Bertrand Russell."
Modern relationship is a legal prostitution. It's legal.
Actually, I feel.
I know the word prostitution sounds very uncomfortable.
You know what?
But when we as humans when relationship is contingent on me giving you my colored paper as a show of commitment, as a show of love.
I actually call those men stupid though.
No, we have a lot of sims. That's why you see the Nigerian man.
You're using. How can you use money?
The Nigerian man is the most endangered all over the world.
They are not sims. They just understand the process of dating.
By giving money.
They are not sims. They understand. The people that keep saying that they don't want to give the money. Do you know how I see them? Stingy.
See, my point
is, you are not generous.
Now, so Wahala started from South Africa.
Let us start.
Now, so he started from South
Africa. They went to South Africa and changed the status quo.
Being generous as a man is not a weak character.
It's not It's not generosity.
Being generous is not. Except you're talking about another one. No. Because what I believe is a man should be generous towards his lady. You've seen her.
But must generosity be
generous?
But must generosity come with money? You can be generous in other areas, though.
Of course, yes. But how will you straight guys?
Do you know
how will you show your generosity if it's not with money?
Do you know that it makes you less of a man when you see a woman you love and you can't really sell yourself? Talk about what you have to offer.
And you have good plans for her.
You not put money forward.
You not take her to a restaurant she cannot on her own go there. She cannot, and she says,
I think it should be.
This is a dating process.
Should we
what is dating? Dating is getting to know where you're heading.
Dating is where you express your financial capacity.
Does he have the money to do all of this?
May we leave this topic?
No, wait. The first question is: does he have the money to take her to the most expensive restaurant? Does he have it? Then why is he holding it back?
No.
What if the money is meant for something else?
The money.
Then you should use it for something else.
No, if
But
I
it
have
doesn't
to.
stop. It should not stop generosity.
But you have to be generous
What
too.
is
Of
generosity
course,
in the
she's also
person?
generous.
No. You're not
The
emphasizing
relationship I
that.
was in, the money that he used to do business, I was the one who gave it to him.
So when you're having your return on investment, you be better
No
business person.
return
No.
on
And now you invested now, so the profit was coming. It's like
I said,
it's like line of credit.
Like I said, I didn't ask him for money, but he found.
Your body language could ask.
No, why would my body
It
language?
depends. Now, no be woman affairs.
You don't know me. That's not my story. So what I'm saying is, when he started giving me, even many times, either I gave it back to him, let's use it for this, because maybe we had something that we had to sort out. But he has given me that money, and I know I'm going to sort that thing out because he gave me that money.
Okay. All right. Let's leave this money thing. Yeah. Do you think it's okay for a man to conduct DNA on his children?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So just move on.
It's a yes and no for me because
Two of them
first
must
of all-
take different line by force. I know that's that.
First of all, if you're dealing with somebody whom you are 100%, you can't be sure of people anyways. But
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think that I would do it only when I see that there are attitudes or characters that do not align.
That suggest that.
Yeah, that suggests that this individual is not completely honest in this way. I'll give you a story, a very short story. A man had wanted to buy a property, an Igbo man. And he called his wife. He left his wife back in Nigeria and said, "Hey, there's this property I saw." No. The wife said, "We have a property."
Yeah.
And I think it was about 11 million naira. And he bought two. But the wife gave him a bill of 24 million. And this is someone who you lay bare with. And
You have children for.
you have children for. For me, I will not stop at just, asking you to go, because you can kill at that point. And let's look at it this way. If women, let me ask this question. How come we can share our nakedness but we can't share our own money? As a woman. Like you're dating a girl and you guys can be naked,
Whatever.
which is the most prized possession of a woman. And yet when it comes to money,
But it's not every woman though. I don't know who you've been dating or.
no.
Exactly.
So
Some women are not like that.
No, I know.
But it's majority.
The question is.
I understand where it's coming from. It's
Wait.
majority of them. Why? Because the society have constructed it.
The question is, Baba, make I tell you this one. Pump play. A lot of men are busy dating women that doesn't love them.
and they should not be in a
If you
relationship.
jam woman wey love you, Baba, listen. If you jam woman wey love you, she go cut her neck, give you like this, they go.
No,
but a lot of men.
I never discounted.
So a lot of men are dating women that are not really into them. That's what I say.
I've never discounted love. I've never discounted it.
Do not really love the women
Because you guys are not even fair enough. You are not into the woman.
Yeah.
Into the man.
Imagine a 30-something years old man. We now meet a 10-years-old girl. She has never dated. She doesn't even know what she loves. But naturally, we women, when we meet someone for the first time, our first love always matters to us. Always matters to us.
Aww.
He has had heartbreak, or they have broken his heart, they have teared, they are doing everything. You will not go and meet that innocent 18-years-old girl because you knew you never loved her. You didn't care. You will break her heart and create a monster. She too, she will go ahead. Because she keeps growing.
And there's a circle from there.
I'm telling you, it keeps going. It keeps going.
So I just want to correct the impression
go
that
to the one.
it is not every woman that's
No,
like they're in for the money.
I've never said. I've never. You see, I've never made that declarative statement saying, putting everybody in one bucket. No.
Okay.
I am saying that because again, everything we're saying here is in relation to our culture.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not talking about the white people.
Are we going to change the culture?
Why do you want?
I defined it to you. I told you that we should reflect our culture and tradition, should reflect the realities today. Before when my grandparents were alive and probably as old as I am now, there was no computer, no nothing. There was no job. Do you know how much job this has created? Right? Now, men and women can do the same job. Why do we still have to be? And they tell us this stupid lie. They say, cotton front. They say a man who cannot take care of his family is as if family. Men benefit. What do we really benefit?
Everything.
How?
Do you get pregnant? You give birth to children? Have you been to the labor room before? Do you know what it's like?
No.
They answer the question one by one. Don't be quiet.
If she has to go through life and death to birth your child, you should take care of her.
No, nobody.
She went through life and death.
Nobody.
To birth your child in a marriage, you take care of her.
But that process
if I have a marriage with you, for instance, today, and we don't have a child, who's gonna be more bothered?
Not me, because I've left.
No. I'm hypothetical.
You pointed at me.
Okay.
I am not every woman.
If a man and a woman, again in relation to our culture, who gets the brunt of the day? Who does people really look at?
It's the woman they look at, which is wrong, and
She
everyone
needs
the
the
son.
baby more.
Not every woman needs a baby.
I'm not saying again. You're the one generalizing.
No, I'm not saying. We're on the same track.
I can tell you that she would have the pressure more.
But that doesn't mean we should discount what she
We
went
are
through.
not discounting it. We are just saying that if nature has placed the burden on you,
Yeah.
as I am now, right? It doesn't mean that nature has not. Every man, every right-thinking man wants to take care of his family.
100%. Man.
Every right-thinking man knows that this is my responsibility.
Yeah.
But now, as we are growing as a society, evolving as a society,
Yes.
now women are in the workforce.
Yeah.
Unlike before. And that's why she could stay here and talk.
Yeah.
Everything was created by men.
Because I have a right, because I'm a human being first of all.
That's
because
it.
I'm a woman.
A right men gave you.
What? Men gave me the
They
right.
don't scatter.
And I'll tell you why.
Don't scatter.
No, men did not give me the right. I was born that gave me the right to be here.
Have you been to Iran?
I don't want to go there.
Have you been to Afghanistan?
I will never go there.
I don't think.
But that is an error. Whatever is happening in Iran, whatever is happening in Afghanistan, it is an error. It is oppression. It is slavery.
See.
I said men gave women the right.
Men don't have
When you give a
any
woman the right,
to give.
you grow in society. Society becomes better.
What do you mean men give a woman rights? You need to break it down. I like breaking things down.
Men confer rights to women.
How?
Men built all these things.
Who gave birth to the men that built all these things? Who gave birth to them? Who went to the labor room, faced life and death to give birth to the men
That bet everything.
Who did that?
It's natural.
Natural what?
We just spoke about. I thought we had passed that one because we just spoke about it now.
But now you bring us back home.
No, no, we just spoke about it. I said if everything I say it in relation to our culture.
I see that.
Watch me.
Do you know what I think? God was not making women be the only ones that would give birth to children. You men should have also be giving birth to children.
I think some men have attempted
9 months. Somebody is growing inside of you. All your organs constrict and move up to your lungs. That sometimes you can't even breathe. You're almost at the verge of death. And then on top of that one, you will go through massive pain. Let's not talk about the pain that you go through every month.
We should pay you for that.
Yes.
We should pay you for that.
Yes.
You should also name your price. You also will pay us for getting you pregnant, because without that,
you can't have that pregnancy.
So, yeah.
We should pay you for getting us pregnant.
Yeah.
Now the women will won't get pregnant now. The one we no one born, you go first and make it born.
No, now you're not following your own argument.
My
the
own
argument is that because you go through this,
yes,
you get paid.
So
but you cannot go through this by yourself.
You want to give the pregnancy through enjoyment, but you don't care that the woman gets through pain to give birth to the child.
No, I do care.
And you don't want. You don't want to pay her.
I do care. But if we're here to pay each other,
you are making childbirth. You are comparing childbirth with sex. That's what you're you're doing right now. You're comparing pain with pleasure.
With pleasure. Hey!
I don't understand when you say pain with pleasure.
You are comparing pain with pleasure.
This is a pain you've been condemned to by nature.
I've been condemned to by nature.
Yes.
We may stop giving birth to men who don't deserve it. Let their lineage wipe out so that we have
Precious,
let their lineage wipe out.
This podcast was scatter.
You're talking out of emotion. And
oh yes, I'm very emotional about this.
Yeah.
Because I've seen women who go through pain giving birth.
Yeah.
Some of them have to go through CS.
And that's okay.
And then their vagina will break in the process. And the idiot of a man that they marry.
Who is supposed to give birth to?
The idiot of a man that they will marry will tell him, oh, because you have given birth, your vagina is not very wide. I'm going to cheat.
It's not tight again. Hell, Jesus.
We as women, the fact that our parents kept conditioning us to be good at marriage and good to marry, and they did not tell the men the same thing, is what has brought us here where we are now as a society where the men keep failing us and they are doing it proudly.
No, so
I am ashamed.
So you have to interrogate your culture.
I am ashamed.
You have to interrogate
a culture where you cannot go and meet your elders and have a conversation. And the men, you people keep distracting yourself with sex. The problem we have is men. A robber will rob you, it is a man. A killer will kill you, it is a man. A kidnapper will kidnap you, it is a man. Instead of you men, the one that keeps telling themselves that we are good, you have not approached that man. Ask them, is it that you wipe them out, or you give justice, or you do everything? No, men are not doing what exactly they should be doing, but you are here combating with me with sex as a female. You are not going to face your fellow man and deal with the nonsense that they are doing.
That's why we live there. There is what they call social contract.
And then you are telling us that you gave women the right. Do you know majority of the movement that have changed society today was started by a woman?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Then how did you not give women the right?
Why would she even start to move to change the status quo if the right was given her in the first place?
But then she fought for it to get her right.
No, then she should.
She fought you men because none of you have sense, and then fought the men. I fought the men to get our own right because you people refuse to grow, refuse to renew your mind.
So you are now proving my point.
I'm not proving your point. You did not give us any right. If we did not bring it to your attention, you would never have known.
I think what sparked this very beautiful, intelligent outrage is the fact that she was telling you about the pain that ladies go through to birth a child, and you're saying that okay, fine, but you won't have to be pregnant if men did not deposit the sperm in your tummy.
And that's one.
You know,
the second,
and she's not telling you that it's you comparing pleasure with pain, because the process of you actually delivering that baby actually came with a lot of enjoyment for you.
Don't also forget that you have,
and the output of that your enjoyment is pain for her. So we can blend those.
If you don't like the pain because you've heard from a different woman that this was pain, you of course have another option: abortion. You can abort, right?
I support that.
You can abort
them, wipe their language.
Right? That's okay. You can abort. But if you choose to have sex, there's a role for a woman. There's a process.
What we're saying is that we have to acknowledge the fact that that process to birth a child is actually
it's exclusive,
brother. I've been there
by nature.
I've been there multiple times, and I can say for a fact that
nobody is discounting that pain.
I know, I feel it. And sometimes when women just do their shenanigans, sometimes it's worth you overlooking it. Honestly, sometimes if it's not crossing the line.
I started this conversation saying that for people to get married and they're at peace, there has to be a dynamic.
It takes a fool and a wise man.
But it has to be dynamic. Dynamic in the sense that today you could be the wise person,
tomorrow you can be the fool.
But when one person becomes
a fool consistently
and projects themselves and their right and what they want constantly,
sure.
Then
let me push 2 more questions before we wrap up. Is marriage an achievement or a title?
No.
You do the vex.
It is not an achievement.
So
you did not cross any milestone in life. Anybody can do it. The same. What is your achievement? Especially as a woman, what is your achievement? Is your degree. Get it. That is your achievement. Nobody will ever take that away from you.
Like upgrading yourself.
Make yourself better.
So,
But I also think that it depends on what kind of achievement you're looking at, right?
yeah.
If so, historically, the institution of marriage was for the preservation of land, right?
Yeah.
And that's for resource preservation. That's why men. Otherwise, people were sleeping each other until they said no, because now you're having child for So let's have a lineage so that our property can go through that line. That's how marriage and everything started.
So,
if you're looking at it that way,
in that old context,
and these two individuals
today, bring it to today, sir. Today.
Yeah, no, I'll bring it today. And if these two individuals have a goal, a well communicated goal of what they want to achieve, I would say yes. It's good, especially if you're living in this country. Two can do better in this country, in this economy, for economic reasons. Yes. For social reasons, yeah. But then the other part of you having to stay with somebody continually, that's where I have a little bit of doubt. Like seeing one person, conditioning yourself to see one person
every time you get bored.
Every time, and if this one person doesn't dynamically position themselves, and I'm not saying I'm a master, because I still struggle with that, right? To position themselves in a manner that constantly puts a spark in that relationship, I would say no, people shouldn't get married.
But it is the work of the two people to actually make a spark happen, though.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a dynamic thing. You look at what is. I used to be in a position where I had a friend who would, pick me in the night in his car, and then we go to drunk people who are in the bar. The bar calls us. That's his business, but they cannot drive, especially in Gatineau.
Because they are high.
So we go pick the car for you, bring it to your house, and you pay us.
Wow.
Right? And it's a good business model. That's why you see less accidents and whatever
on the road.
Yeah, especially in Quebec, because DUI there carries heavyweight. That being said, we also have been to this place where people had an orgy party. People come, husband and wife. They want to experience. So it depends on
in a public place.
No, not in a public place. Well coordinated. Where you come with your partner, I come with my partner, and we just have fun.
Looking at each other having fun.
Why do you have to do that in a marriage? Why not stay single and continue choosing? Just continue changing it.
Yeah, because
why do you have to condition one person to go that way with you?
You probably have
Maybe
a static.
She doesn't want to.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to.
How can she be comfortable?
No. She, in this country,
right now, I don't like her, but you knew right
in this,
from the one
in this country,
around.
In this country, there is equal rights. Nobody forces anybody to do stuff
anything
they don't want to do. So people go out there. I think in Manitoba, people have argued for polyandry where people can, but that will destroy a lot. So, but the idea of marriage, I think, shouldn't be static. It has to be dynamic. It has to fit each other's purposes. Like,
yeah,
you understand? That's the way I think. That's the way we can.
It's peculiar. So, all right. It's been a very very sharp bass boss in the building. Is it 12 here? I go to bring on come steady because the energy. Oh my wow, that's good. I love it. So what's our last word, literally? Somebody was asking me was telling me like a Nigerian man used to suffer in silence. I don't know if that's true or not. But that's a question for you, sir. Do you believe so?
I don't think so. I think it's a matter of choice. Some people don't even understand what suffer is. You could be suffering from lack of sleep, but I've seen a lot of them that suffer that will die very soon. A lot of Nigerians living here that would die, and they won't get to their full potential because they had allowed culture to get into their way of reasoning, such that it's like here now. Most Nigerian family who have a house here cannot holiday for more than 2 months. Cannot just leave and just go somewhere and holiday. Why? They could have been able to do that if they had measured themselves. Maybe get a small 3-bedroom, get something. But somehow they feel like we need a big house, we need this. And then now we're working our ass every day, going out there. Because society has said, oh, this is how you become a man.
Achievement is a house.
You know, the house, they can't even sleep.
That's another conversation.
They can't have sex. They can't, you know.
You can't be horny when there's no money. That kind of idea.
So they will die.
Why? Why will your dick even stand?
Yeah.
When you haven't eaten?
So they will die.
Father Lord.
Because they are being stupid.
Wrong choices.
Yeah, for them, having a house is an achievement. There are so many frivolous idea of achievement that we Nigerians have.
Yeah, terrible.
It's so stupid.
It's stupid, yeah.
Yeah.
We reach achievement by always getting house first, always using a clean car first. And all of these guys, they, with due respect, they don't even, some of them don't sleep at night. Live in your own apartment, you're having a good blast, and you're looking and say, God when? God is saying you're a fool. What do you mean, God when?
You have to marry. It's not a life achievement. You don't have to marry. You can live your life to the fullest as a woman. You can enjoy your life. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You don't have to submit under a man. You are your strength. You are your support group. Even if your mates are getting married, you as a woman remove your own family.
Yourself.
Yes. So that they will not start respecting your own family as well. The men that have the head to make money is the same head you have. Some of you have brothers that are very successful. Instead of going to meet your brother and be like, sir, what do I do? How do I become like you?
You put the burden on your spouse.
You will go and meet your spouse to be doing that for you. It is wrong. Because now when he divorces you, he takes his word and go and you're back to square one. And that's what happens to a lot of women. Your husband is working, you want to be a stay-at-home mom. What if he dies? That is what happened. Widow that cannot feed the family. You people will forget that you bring a whole human being into this life, and you will turn them into adults at the age of 8 years old for no reason. You as a woman, you can make money. But if you also that person that cannot also make money, try and enter somewhere where you know, say, at least I owe this one, I go there alright.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
You don't have to get married. I don't think marriage is for everybody.
Yeah.
I think that, you know, if you cannot, you know, dynamically switch the role of foolish and wise, wisdom and foolishness in a marriage or in any kind of relationship, don't go into it because you'll be frustrated. Have measured expectations of the human being. I'll give a story before we go.
Story for conclusion.
No. Conclusively, right?
On the story.
When you go to church on 31st,
yeah,
you say you're not going to smoke, you're not going to drink, you're not going to do this again, you're not going to do that again. How long does it last? So you don't. Sometimes you don't.
New Year resolution.
Maybe whatever. You have once, on most occasions, told yourself you won't do this, but you go back doing that.
Yeah.
But you never hold yourself accountable
for those things.
But you are with somebody who thinks differently, who does things, train differently, have different vision and outlook to life, and you expect that person to be consistent when you yourself have never been consistent. So yourself.
And yes, that's true. It's women, you cannot change a man. Stop doing that. I will enter his life and change him. You can't do it.
Unchangeable changer.
They remain the same now and forever.
Ah, cool.
and that's
and vice versa to women too.
Yeah, a woman, the person will change when they decide.
No, because we are looking at ourselves like machine. We're not looking at ourselves like humans.
As humans.
Yeah, exactly.
And I keep saying it. I'm not a man. I'm a human being. You're not a woman. That's why what society has told you about being a woman, I refuse. I don't see you like that.
Okay. Let me draw my conclusion before we get out of this place.
Well, we are hungry anyways.
Yeah.
So you got food, huh?
Yeah, of course there is.
Okay.
So first thing first, I think that marriage is not for everyone. And do not get married.
And it's not an achievement.
It is not an achievement.
In the sense that people
You are concluding my conclusion for me.
Let me put it correctly.
Okay, go back. Okay, go and conclude. Let me now conclude my own.
It's not an achievement. It could be a financial achievement. Yeah, it takes your family out of poverty. Yeah.
In conclusion, anything that you want from marriage, just go and get it.
Yeah.
Can I conclude my own now? Marriage is not for everybody, but marriage is beautiful.
It is. Indeed.
Marriage is beautiful. Marriage is a blessing, and don't be scared. The question is, who are you getting married to? If your marriage has aligned your purpose, or you found someone that can help you get across, or you can come together and achieve something great in life, have children, and leave a legacy, marriage is beautiful. Marriage is amazing. If the purpose of marriage is served in every, you're not selfish, you're present, you live for yourself and for the family, you are not leaving a terrible legacy for the children. There are persons that marriage has shaped who they are right now, and you can't tell them that it's not an achievement. There are people that their spouse made them become. As a woman, the only reason why you have to get into a man's life is the guy must have the capacity to help you become. You're going to be helping the woman become. She's going to be able to help you too. That's why it's called partnership. That's why when people get married on vibes, it makes me mad. 16 packs, empty brain. It makes me mad. Solid bowler, wonderful physique, very zero initiative. Now what do you want to chop with that? So at the end of the day, do what works for you. But for me, marriage is a blessing. And there are things that I've achieved in my entire life that without marriage wouldn't have been possible. So I won't stand here and tell people that for me, it's an achievement, because sometimes if you marry the right person, yes, but if you do not, oh man, hell you do. At the end of the day, do what makes sense for you. Everybody should get out. We don't finish. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. It's unscripted, so we're done.